Good afternoon. I want to talk about how these criminals got away with mining or digging in areas for resources that they should have never touched. Um, and just how diabolical they are in doing so. A lot of these areas of the country, these criminals got in bed with, the judges, the mayors, the governors, greasing palms of the so-called leaders of certain areas. um, but they would attack an area where, say, you know, a certain species was living and it was off limits because of that species. Well, they would kill it. They would destroy it with chemicals, with um, terrible uh, pollution. And then that way they could go in and say, oh, look, that species is no longer there, so we can go in and do whatever we want to. What's no different than what they're doing with humans? I mean, they're poisoning us daily with everything. And not only poisoning our bodies, but poisoning the minds of people. Because you've got certain areas of the world where, you know, young boys are taught to go out and procreate. So you've got 17-year-olds that are going out there and having sex with, 10 different women a night so that they can have children. Well, these children aren't going to be loved. They're just going to be used and abused because these people thrive on drama and pain and suffering. You think a child's going to be loved from a one night stand? No, it's going to be hated. So, this whole uh, get on the bandwagon of no abortion. I mean, there's so many children in this world that shouldn't be here because of a one night stand, because of a rape or anything. And just think of how many women have been mistreated over the centuries. I mean, they're still stoning women. How horrible is that? Burning women at the cross. Not only that, cutting off their clits, just humiliating women. And then you've still got these men out there, and I'm not talking about every man, so don't get your panties in a wad, that believe that women are nothing more than baby makers and cooks. Well, last I checked, they can make babies now in a lab, so they certainly don't need women for that craziness, but whatever. Um, and then an 80-year-old man was in a barber chair. Now, you'd have to be a pretty stupid motherfucker to be sitting in a chair with somebody with scissors and knives and then to say that all women are whores. Boy, I tell you what, it would have been all I could have done if I had been the barber and that man had been sitting in my chair. But the lack of respect for women over the years has been horrific. And women have been written out of our history. They were great leaders, rulers, creators. I mean, this is absurdity what these people have done and what they get away with. I mean, in 2015, there was over 100, probably more, high-ranking bankers and CEOs of corporations and scientists that just wound up dead or missing. Well, got to remember the underground cities, so a lot of them were taken there. But this is a really diabolical plan by these creatures. That's all I can say is they're creatures. All right, have a good day.